If you're a diabetic and have never seen a podiatrist, we're glad you found us at Foot and Ankle Centers of North Houston. Amputation rates in diabetics are on the rise, but they are preventable. We're here to provide you the top 10 tips to prevent you from becoming an amputation statistic. 70% of all diabetic patients develop a condition called peripheral neuropathy. Neuropathy is the nerve damage caused by diabetes that leads to numbness in the feet. When a diabetic patient develops numbness in their feet, bad things can begin to occur. This leads me to tip number 1. Make sure to inspect your feet twice a day since you may not be able to feel any developing problems. If you can't see the bottom of your feet, then place a mirror on the floor and place your foot over it, or have a loved one inspect your feet. You want to make sure there are no cuts or scrapes. Tip number 2. If you find any cuts, scrapes, or wounds on your feet, be sure to promptly apply triple antibiotic ointment and a Band-Aid. Then be sure to come into the office so we can take a look. Tip number 3. Wash your feet with lukewarm water, not hot water, and use your hands to feel for any problems. Be sure to check the water with your hands because if you are experiencing neuropathy, you may not be able to feel the temperature of the water. Be sure to clean between your toes well and dry between your toes thoroughly. Tip number 4. Moisturize your feet daily. Dry, cracked skin can lead to bacteria causing an infection. Avoid moisturizing between your toes since this can lead to a fungal infection. Tip number 5. Trim your nails straight and rounded on the edges. Be sure to leave a little white. Never cut them too short since this can also lead to an infection. Tip number 6. Never ever trim your own corns or calluses. Accidentally cutting yourself could lead to an infection or something worse. Tip number 7. Wear dry, clean socks and change them often. Tip number 8. Avoid nylon socks. Socks that are too tight that can constrict your blood flow, and thick, bulky socks that can cause irritation. Tip number 9. If your feet are cold at night, wear socks. Do not use a heating pad or hot water bottle, as this can burn your skin. Tip number 10. See your podiatrist on a regular basis. We don't want you to become a statistic. Make an appointment with one of our experienced doctors at Foot and Ankle Centers of North Houston to help prevent serious diabetic foot problems.